Hey folks, it's James here and welcome to the Movie Mad channel. I haven't filmed a video for the last couple of weeks. I'm going to be honest with you. The reason I haven't filmed a video for the last couple of weeks is that, to be honest with you, I've not had much to talk about because in terms of pickups, I've not really had any. And the reason for that is a couple of reasons, When I've been going into CX and things like that, I haven't seen anything I've really fancied. And I'm out of vouchers, to be honest with you. I do have a couple of things that I can trade in to get some vouchers, but sometimes it bugs you to do that. So I picked up the Dark Knight trilogy on 4K, and I picked it up twice, and I was going to trade it in. I thought it dropped it to £13. I thought I'm not going to trade it in for what I bought it for. I might give that to my friend Roy. I'd rather do that than make no money, shall we say. And what I mean by that is give CX it for the same price I paid for it. I'd rather give it away than do that. But Roy's already got it, so I had a little look a couple of weeks ago, and it was at £18, and I thought, all right, that's actually not too bad. I'll go and trade it in. But by the time I done it, it dropped back down to 14. So what was I going to say? I am not going to trade it in quite yet. Hopefully it'll go back up to 18 and I'll trade it in. But I also thought, that's quite a good thing to have two copies of a disc. So I can do a comparison on my Xbox and my 4K player on the picture qualities and things like that. So always good to have two. So I'm in no hurry to trade that in. And I say there's been nothing absolutely exciting in the CXs that I've wanted anyway. And I say I do have a couple other bits to trade in as well. And you know what? I was going to say I could spend money. That's not true. But if there was something really in there, I could use my money for it. And I was actually at the charity shop on Friday, and I'll tell you this strange story. So I had the charity shop was like 2 minutes away from the CX, and it had a Wii in the window, and the Wii didn't look in that great condition. And it had 4 games in it. I thought, for 20 quid, probably get a decent voucher out of that. If you trade it in, you probably get, if as long as it's working, 4 games. They were like Zelda. I think there's another one, Wii Sports. I know you could get 6 quid each, whatever. Well, I thought, but because it was in such not great condition, I thought anyway, I passed. And what I done is I went into the CX and I mentioned it to the guy on behind the counter. He went, I'm going to go buy that. And he did. They went to trade it in for 46 quid voucher. Not that I'm begrudging him, but that's fine. But I just didn't want to take that risk. So that was up to him. I just didn't feel it was a good enough risk. So the only movie I've really picked up lately is this one, and I ordered it from Amazon. And it's a movie that I've watched over and over again, and I think it's a really good movie, and that's As Good as It Gets, with Jack Nicholson and Helen Hunt and Greg Kinnear. And I've watched this 5 or 6 times. I didn't know this one won Oscars until I actually looked it up. And Helen Hunt and Jack Nicholson won Best Oscars for this. And the more I watch this movie, the more I see things about Jack Nicholson's OCD character that I didn't see before. He's a thoroughly unpleasant man to start off with, but he's unpleasant for a reason, sort of. It's a bit like, you want to hate him, but you tend to like him at the same time. And there, I think, anyway. And this one was on Amazon, and it was £7.99 on Amazon on this one, because I don't think you can get the Blu-ray over here, so it is a German release. I was going to say, does it have reversible artwork? It doesn't. It doesn't have reversible artwork. And I bid on it on eBay. I think I bid on it, I thought, for 7 quid, if I can get one off eBay for a couple of quid cheaper, I'll bid on it. I think I paid £4.30 or something like that for it. So to add this one to the collection for that price, I'm going to say this is one I watch quite a lot. it's a bit like It Could Happen to You that Larry sent me. I like to watch them and watch certain movies. You know, sometimes when you're not having the greatest mood, you can just put on one of these feel good films, sort of, and it helps you. So actually, over the last couple of weeks or so, I've been watching quite a few movies like this. Watched Notting Hill the other night. Again, a guilty pleasure in mine, Notting Hill. Uh, I just think it's a great film. And again, I think I spot new things every time I watch that one. It's, is that a man's movie? Is it what is that? What would you call a man's movie these days? No, but I enjoy it. I like Pretty Woman too. I think that's a good film as well. Maybe I should make a video of my top 10 guilty pleasure movies, and we'll talk about it more then. But that's the only one I've picked up. So I'll talk a bit about the ones that I've been watching lately. I watched Ready Player One again with my son. I think that's a great movie. Again, feel good movie. And I watched that one. I watched The Known. No, I watched The Known quite a lot, and sometimes my son's like watching, and he goes, "Oh, it's not the one with the numbers again, is it, Dad?" I went, "Yep, that's the one." He goes, "I've seen this before with you." I'm like, "Well, I know. I like to watch movies over, rewatch movies because you spot different things, especially now I've got the bigger TV. There's a lot of things you spot and you didn't see before because my TV before was 40 inches and this one is 55, and what a great gift that's been. It's when I do get a chance to watch it, because usually the living room's busy, but when I do get a chance to watch things on it, it's really, really good. So I watched The Known. Again, I watched The Book of Eli. Again, a great movie. Spotted things in that I never spotted before. And what I also rewatched Daybreakers on the 4K. Now, something happened when I was watching Daybreakers, the one that Larry sent me, and that was that when my TV first turns on, if it's got Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, it tends to detect it. And I put the movie in, and I was like, it detected Dolby Atmos, but it didn't detect Dolby Vision. And there's a setting on your TV you can check, and it wasn't displaying it in Dolby Vision. I'm like, oh, maybe it's not got Dolby Vision on it. It says it does say Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos in it. So I was like, what's going on here? So I watched the first 30 minutes of the movie. Then I had to do something, so I had to stop. So I put it off and then I put it back on, and then it recognised the Dolby Vision and the Dolby Atmos, and I'm like, oh, the picture's better here. So maybe there's a glitch in the Matrix, and that's what happened. So in terms of the picture quality on this one, I'll have to reserve judgment on it at the moment. It was pretty good, but because I've only seen the second half with the Vision, I think Dolby Vision beats HDR10 out of the park. It really does. And I also, because I was watching the living room, there's loads of people, but I didn't have the surround sound on. Now, not that I've got an Atmos setup, but I've got 5.1 and Atmos does sound pretty good on it. But I have to reserve judgment on that for now because I need to watch it again. I need to watch it again. And you know what? I like watching Daybreakers. And there'll be no problem to watch it again. The reason I was just hesitating there, I was thinking, I watched Ethan Hawke yesterday as well, and another one that I quite like to rewatch, and that's Lord of War with Nicolas Cage, and Ethan Hawke plays the gun runner agent that's trying to catch him. Wonder if Lord of War is on not even on 4K, is it even on Blu-ray, Lord of War? Wonder. It is. And I don't own that. £3 at CX. That's what I'd pick up. There's also another few been going to pick up. It's another feel-good movie. I should really make a list of these so I can make a feel-good movie. And that's What Women Want with Mel Gibson. That's out of print, but you can get that at CX as well. Or, if you order it online, because it's not on my one. Just going to see on eBay how much Lord of War is. See, you're not going to get it cheaper than £3. But the thing is, with GX, obviously you get the postage on top of it. But let's see. £5. Oh, it's on 4K. That's on 4K in America. £27.19. That's a bit steep. What was I also gonna? What was I gonna look at there? I was sure I was just gonna check something out, but I can't remember what it was. I was gonna check in my CLZ database whether I actually have Lord of War, because you know, I'm pretty like that. I'm pretty like that. That sometimes I forget what movies I've got in my collection. I don't think I've got Lord of War. Let's just have a look at my CLZ cloud. I know you guys can't see this here, but I'll just have a wee look. Let's type in Lord of War. I've definitely got it on DVD. He says, and he can't find it. So there we go. Maybe I don't have it on DVD. I'm pretty sure I do though. The other thing is that I'm actually running out of shelf space. So I've got piles of movies here that really are nice ones, and they should be on the shelf, but they're not. So I'm gonna have to think about what I'm gonna do in terms of shelf space before I start picking up loads and loads of more movies. I say that, but I never do. You know, think about it, that is. So just a short video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Just to give you a wee update on what I've been doing. I say I am still here. I've not disappeared anywhere. It's just that I haven't had that many pickups lately, and I have started. I said I was going to end the video, but last night it was getting quite late, and I thought I would really like to watch a movie tonight, but wife was in bed. I said we sleep in the living room, so they know that, but it just means that she was going to sleep, and I really didn't want to put on the big TV and watch something while my wife was going to sleep. So what I decided to do is just go to bed then. I thought, get up in the morning, watch the movie that I want to watch, and that's Roller Coaster. But life gets in the way. So first of all, sat down for the first 10 minutes. Dog jumps up on your lap going, please take me to the park. Yeah, he didn't actually say that, but you know that you can tell that's what he's wanted. So done that. Then I got to the park, and when I've got a muddy, so I had to give the dog a bath. And then by that time I got back and I watched a bit more of the movie. By that time I had to make lunch for my son and dinner for tonight before I go out. And I'm only halfway through Roller Coaster, and I've never seen it before. But I'm enjoying it so far. But you know, just sometimes you in life you wish you would get a couple of hours uninterrupted thing. But you know what? In 10 years' time, when they're all grown up and there's lots of, and I'm left them all in the care home, I'll be like, why did they never come to visit me? Then I can watch my movies. I suppose, But yeah, I've never actually watched Roller Coaster, and it's been in my collection for a long time. And that's what I mean. It's not like I'm short of movies. I've got absolutely tons of movies to watch. I've got great ones up there in 4K to watch. Just get the time to do it. So, hope you've enjoyed the video. And I'll see you next time. Cheers, guys. And girls, if there's any watching. Oh, my finger.